Have you ever felt like being in a sexless marriage is no different than being cheated on? Not because she's with someone else, but because she's prioritizing her comfort over connecting with you. Your biggest competition isn't another man, it's her comfort. Just like Netflix's biggest competitors isn't Disney or Amazon, it's sleep. For her, the comfort of low sexual investment in your relationship feels easier than putting in the effort to connect. I've been there for years. I thought being a devoted husband meant giving more and expecting less. I believed loyalty meant accepting a marriage where sex and connection were always on the back burner. But then I realized something. I was enabling the very behavior that was breaking me. So I raised my standards and everything changed. If she was willing to meet me halfway, we could build our sexual relationship. If she wasn't, I was willing to learn to love her from a distance. This shift became my secret weapon, not just in fixing my marriage, but in becoming a stronger and confident leader in every area of my life. Look, imagine this. You've built a career defined by leadership, discipline, and result. You're respected at work, admired by your team, and in control of every aspect of your professional life. But at home, it's a different story. The spark is gone. Every rejection feels like a reminder that you're not enough. You're putting in all the effort. It feels like she's more invested in her comfort than in the relationship. And when the argument comes up, it's the same excuses. What if you're not doing your part? It's my body, my choice. You know what? She's right. It's her choice. And I would never ask her to do anything that's against her will. But that's the point. The real issue is that her priority isn't looking for an opportunity to connect, it's staying comfortable. The comfort of not investing sexually in the relationship becomes the default. And over time, it eats away at the bond that you've built. It's not just about the lack of sex, it's about what the lack represents. Disconnection, the lack of respect, the silent erosion of your confidence. Most people think the answer is to work harder, plan a romantic getaway, do more chores, or have those serious talks. But none of that works if her comfort is still her priority. When I was in this situation, I tried everything. I thought if I just listened more romance, helped more around the house, more communication, I could fix it. But every effort was met with the same result. Nothing changed. Then it hit me. Netflix does not compete with Disney or Amazon for our attention. It competes with sleep. The real competition wasn't another man or outside influence. It was her comfort. She was comfortable putting the relationship on autopilot because I hadn't shown her why it needed to change. Here's what I discovered. When you raise your standards, you stop competing. You create a dynamic where her choice is either to invest in the relationship or face the possibility of losing it. Every day you let this dynamic continue, it eats away at the frustration grows, the resentment builds, and before you know it, you're questioning if you even want to stay. And here's the thing, if nothing changes, it doesn't stay the same, it gets worse. The disconnect spills over into other areas of your life. Your confidence drops, your focus at work slips, and suddenly the man who could lead a team or close a deal is struggling to lead at home. But there's a way out, and it's a simple shift. Step 1, reclaim leadership. Leadership at home isn't about control. It's about setting the tone. When you lead with confidence and emotional stability, you create a dynamic where she sees the man she wants to follow. Step 2, you understand her. The comfort of low investment isn't about laziness. It's about how she values intimacy. Using a framework like her sexual value ladder can guide her from disconnection to seeing sex as a way to connect emotionally and physically. Step 3, raise your standard. Communicate what you expect, not out of anger or frustration, but from a place of clarity. Let her know that you value a relationship where both partners are sexually invested. Step 4, be willing to walk away. This doesn't mean ending the relationship. It means showing that you value yourself enough to step back if she won't meet you halfway. When you lead with this level of self-respect, she will either rise to meet you or show you it's time to move on. You'll stop competing with her comfort and create a dynamic where sex and connection become priority again. So here's the thing. Raising your standards does not just transform your marriage, it transforms you. When you stop settling for a dynamic where comfort outweighs connection, you step into power as a leader at home and at work. But knowing how to make this shift is not always obvious. That's where the attraction code comes in. It's a free course designed specifically for high-performing men who want to rebuild respect, reignite passion, and reclaim confidence, both in their marriage and in their life. Ready to take action? Join the thriving Tribesmen community today and get instant access to the attraction code. Click the link below or comment the word attraction to start your transformation now.